Okay, and officially, hi, hello, my name is Julia, and I could be your erotic photographer. And my studio creates erotic fantasies and erotic photo shoot, erotic nude, explicit, boudoir, glamour, boudoir, fetish, BDCM for men and women. This video would be specifically for men, okay, and I will be editing at the same time a photo shoot, okay. The reason why I am doing this, because for me it's much easier to see the photo shoot and talk about that person, what he experienced, what was the stages, what we were doing, what we are specifically shooting, and so on. Okay, so that's why I've decided I'm going to look at the file and I'm going to speak at the same time. Okay, so before I will go and do it, I will tell you one thing. Okay, so men ask this question. Okay, when asked this stupid question, okay, and when you are teaching someone, you would say there are no stupid questions, okay, but this one is kind of stupid. So the question is, what typically can you explain typically how the photo shoot process goes and how this photo shoot happening typically? Okay, and that the word typically I wanted to how to say specifically mention, because you see I don't do typical photo shoot. So that's not me, but the reason why they ask is because all the studios work in the same format and in the same way, okay, and it is typical, okay. And what is typical is that you would go into facilities. Typical is that those facilities will be prepared in a certain way depending on the studio and depending on how to say the price of your photo shoot. In one studio you will get a chair, okay, and the paper background, and in the other studios you will get much more designer furniture, accessories, outfits, props, toys, and so on and so on. You can have many things, okay. So but there will be still a facilities when you will take a photo shoot. There will be a photographer, someone like me. Unlikely someone like me, okay. People who do photography, they do not have that much education as I do, so the photography which they do is going to be a very typical, okay. That means that it's not going to be individual and personal. What that means is that you're going to be photographed and presented as a body, okay. The typical photo shoot is when during the photo shoot in a studio, you do not create any sexual energies, okay. It will be typical about your body lines, about how to say nudes, about maybe erection and so on. But typically photographers how to say do not they are not able to go around it, okay. They are not able to go around it, and I see a very big gap here. I understand that big gap because I came from medical profession, okay. And when I speak with every client, I can see that it has some issues. Everyone, literally every man who would come to a photo shoot, they would have some psychological issues, body issues, confidence issues, and much more. When we speak in depth, much more things come out into the surface, and that's why they are doing this photo shoot, okay. So typically no one fucking cares, okay. The photographer will come and tell you that you have 3 minutes to prepare yourself to jerk off or quickly, wank to get an erection. You will get few shots and you will go. That's your typical photo shoot. Seriously, no one cares. No one cares what you was going through in the childhood, why you think this way, what was happening in your family, or how to say. No one will do this anamnesis, and no one would do this how to say prior to the shoot, to understand what are your issues, what are your problems, and how as a photographer I can help to solve them, not just making a pretty cock picture, okay, but to solve situation. And this particular shoot is about a mature person, okay, successful, paranoid about nude photography, paranoid, seriously. He called me, he texted me, I could just see the way people are reacting. Okay, they are, how to say, most of the time they're conservatives, and they're doing, uh, how to say, a brave, challenging, and how to say, scary experience to develop themselves, to understand more information about themselves, to understand about the body, about the control, be creative, okay, to be able to express sexual energy, to be able to produce shots in the different stages, okay. And of course, I am leading this photo shoot, okay, to create nude photography and erotic photography. For some studios, it is very straightforward. You just walking, this is a conveyor. Do I need to tell you about this? Okay. This is a conveyor. It's not a consultation. It's not your, how to say, your issues discussed. It's not that you will create something individual and unique for yourself. Okay, no, you're gonna do the same pictures like the previous person and the person before you and the person before you. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do the same pictures. Okay, and that is a typical photo shoot. Okay, so when people are asking these stupid questions, what are the typical photo shoot, I can tell you there is no typical photo shoot, because every man experience a different situation, okay, about their body, about their emotional state, okay, about their body state, okay, different situation, and I'm creating different shoots to everyone. There is no typical. That's why I hold on to my artwork, because I cannot repeat it again and again and again. I work through the senses, okay, and I am fully immersed into this creative world, creative moment, and I am touching, the highest levels of artistry, and of course medical background, which I've spent 10 years, okay, in this field. It actually helps to create such successful shots, okay, because people understand, okay, people understand what they're doing, what they're gonna do, okay, how they're gonna do it. They understand what is my role, okay, and they understand that I am here to kick their asses and push push the limits, okay. In my studio, there is no shyness, there is no awkwardness, there is no, how to say, stupid conversations, okay, right? And every time when I have a client, I have a consultation. This is the first thing what we do. We do the consultation, and during that consultation, we create a unique scenarios for this one guy who's particularly paranoid. He was so paranoid, he bring a lot of masks to put it on his face, and he told me that he is absolutely scared to shoot with the open face. Okay, even I am there alone, and even then I am guarantee that, how to say, I am using just body and body parts, and everything what is, how to say, related to ID to his face, everything will be cropped up. I said I need cock and balls, whatever the things what we create, that's what I do. So he was so paranoid that I booked a makeup artist for him. Okay. I suggested him, I say, if you're so scared to do it, I suggested to do a face paint. Okay. Fully paint his face. And I suggested, do you know the rock band Kiss? It's not that I am a fan, but I know they were always coming out, like a face painted rock and roll and that energy and so on. And this is absolutely opposite this guy. And I am saying this is your my idea, your choice if you want to continue with this, okay, but I will lead you to the places I believe you should go, and you should trust me, okay. So we booked a makeup artist, and we took a solo option, the vocalist who had a black star on the eye and red lips and the whole face painted. So imagine this, okay? Absolutely shitting himself, scared, going into. I told him to undress because this is body painting, okay? So he needed to undress straight away, not with the trousers, of course. We put him in the bathroom, he's sitting there doing this all kind of a pampering stuff. He never had this in his life, okay? He never had this in his life. Oh, I have a wig, okay? Oh, I should have bring this wig. Okay, I can see the wig, that's why. So I can show you the wig if you want. Okay, you need to text me the star, okay, so that I will move my ass and I'll go and get the wig. If I do not see the star coming out in the comments, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. So what I was just saying, so we did the face painting, and of course we did the wig, because this rock star, it's a old-fashioned style. The wig is like that, the black hair, the wig. We made it big. We made it proper. Okay, we made it proper, and then I had two leather jackets. Okay, two leather rock star jackets. Okay, they were not rock star. They were like racer jackets and so on. But it's related. Okay, it's similar. So one was blue and one was brown. Okay. And so imagine he's going through the whole experience, never done this before, absolutely scared, very happily married, okay, has a nice family, everything is fine. His wife is happy with him, okay. This is just him, okay. Never did anything risky, okay. He's thinking that he's missing out on life, okay. He was suspecting that this photo shoot would make him more adventurous, would make him cooler, would change him, shake him up. And of course, there was a problem about his cock. Okay, there is always a problem about this cock. If there is no problem about the cock, the man undress straight away. He actually wants to undress. Okay, if he is confident with his willy, he want to show it that I'm fine and so on. So in the reality, okay, like I say, right, not everyone has a huge, right, and for some men, okay, there is a problem that there is a huge in the market because they comparing their cock with the huge one, and it's clearly that it's not, how to say, it's not matching. It is clearly that it's not matching, right? So he was always embarrassed, okay, and he was always, how to say, shy in the dressing room. He was saying that he was always conscious, and that stayed with him, okay. And I'm just saying, why? If you have a good family, if your wife is happy with you, if you have a good erection, if you have a good sex life, we're gonna go now and check your control and everything, okay. And so what is the problem? The problem is with him, and the problem is not even with him. The problem that he seen around himself different options, okay, and he knew that he's not like that, okay. He's not the same. And somehow, this devaluation in the personality happened in the really early age, okay. And then it continued and traveled through all these experiences in life, okay, with him, okay. So we are having a shoot again, of course. Rocker, he is absolutely paranoid, right, like I say, to undress and so on. So we start dressed always, okay. If I see paranoid person, I would never, how to say, well, I have my moments and I know how to approach, okay, because I'm very interested in psychology in general, okay. Yes, I shock people, yes, I push them, yes, I make them, how to say, uncomfortable, okay, but we are working together and they know about it. It's not that I am just gonna put them, and humiliate them somehow or something. No, I need to know what is the situation, how much he can handle. I always feel, okay. There was a moment with this makeup artist. She did this makeover. She could not believe, he could not recognize himself. He could not, wow, it was just wow. And she was saying to him, can I take a picture for myself? Because she never did, a rock star. She actually is the makeup artist for ladies. Okay. She is not so she is for ladies. She never did the guy like that, and she wanted just a picture to as a memory. And she asked him, can she take a picture of her work? This is in a dressing room. It's not in a studio. The person is dressed. He's paranoid to give it. And the moment she asked, I could straight away feel that he got scared. Okay, you could just, I can feel on people, they just shrink. Okay, they just become like that, like a stone. And I turned around at her, I slapped his face and I said, relax. I already see that you already nervous and worried. Okay, she's not gonna get your picture. We are going to have a shoot. You must understand that she's an artist, and the reason she's asking this is not because she wants to expose you, it's because she never did such art on anyone, and you are not recognizable. In general, you are not recognizable. I don't see any hearts coming, just waves. So you don't want to see the wig. That's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna go and show it. Actually, because this photo shoot, which I'm going to process now, men photography, rock star, old aged rocker. Okay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show the face, right? So when I will edit the footage, I will create the blog, and I will, of course, use the best pictures, but they all will be unrecognizable. So when I'm saying, for example, we did the face makeup and we did the hair, you most likely not going to see any of that, because I will crop pictures just on the lower part, if you know what I mean. Okay. I usually put a little bit of chin if that's, necessary for this, but I never leave client's face. Okay. I want them to feel and be unrecognized, because my photography, erotic photography, it's not about identity. It's not about a particular person. It's about people creating genuine, real sexual energy when they are adults. Okay. And I'm helping them to do that during the photo shoot for the images that they make for themselves, not for me, right? And of course, we made a video. He was shocked about the video, okay? And at the end, I am always suggest the video, because the vibe is on, that I already, how to say, managed to pump that person with the energy, with the rock star, that he can do it and he is hot, and this is the way to do it. This is right. I always, when I do the photo shoot, I always lead. You can also see on my face, I'm saying, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, it's like that. This is amazing. Okay, I got this. This is the shot I wanted. So I'm kind of leading. I'm like, one more, one more. How to say? I don't just take pictures. Okay, so that people will have. I am taking pictures because when you're pushing the person and when you're working with it, there is that image at the end, which would be like a cherry on the cake. And most of the photographers don't go there because they had, what's the point? First, they have a lot of footage to edit. The second of all, they need to process everything. They don't go there checking, oh, maybe the next picture would be better than this one. No, the photographers in general are service providers, okay? To find a photographer who is highly creative and highly artistic and creates different photo shoot for absolutely each client, is, it's rare. I have not seen. Okay, everyone is developing their signature, and they printing, and what you get going to the photo shoot is like franchises. It's not personal photography. Okay, it's not developed by your energy. It's not. Okay, and I know that photographers do not have enough knowledge to actually work with the body. Okay, with mature body, with the young body. The reason why I mentioned mature, because you see, when you have a young body is more hormonal. Okay, they are more easier to express. Okay, and now younger generation is, how to say, is aware of nudity. Okay, when the mature people were growing, right, we have not seen any boobs and asses. Okay, it wasn't in front of our face. We did not see a nude body, and of course we all were covering ourselves up as much as possible. Now generation is growing, and everywhere there is a making love scenes, or everywhere every channel wants to seduce you, every channel wants to, how to say, share sexual energy in the way, okay, in exchange to money. Okay, so what I am trying to explain here is that the sexual energy quality have changed. Okay, and I, because I'm working in this field, I know it. Okay, and my goal is to go back to real, okay, source of the sexuality. Okay, and create without the money based, without the agenda based sexual energy. And that art for me is, how to say, the most powerful. Okay, the reason why I say this, because it's not easy for individuals as well as couples, okay, to create the sexual energy, but it is so easy when you're going to get paid for it. Believe me, when people are doing erotic photo shoots and they are coming to have a pictures taken because they will get money, get paid for it, oh my gosh, that's a totally different story. Okay, they know they are smiling their clients, they know they are seducing their clients, they know they are talking to money, they are creating a totally different content. Yes, it looks very similar. Yes, yes, it looks very similar. And yes, uh, only, how to say, equipped eye can recognize it. Okay, and that's why there is a lot of porn. Okay, and porn is everywhere, and don't get me wrong. Okay, it's supposed to be there, it's a coping mechanism for many single and lonely souls. Okay, but how to say, emotionally, you see, emotionally, I always refer to the energy, right? It's empty. Okay, it's empty. It just empty. it's it's a bubble. Okay, it's a bubble, you can't get uh, food from there. So that's why I've decided to create galleries of real erotica. Well, people are doing this not for money. Okay, not for money, they're doing it because they understand that they need this. Okay, sexual energy, I refer to a youth energy. If people can generate sexual energy in their relationship, they will be forever young. Okay, no matter how old they are. Okay, if they can create sexual energy in their body, okay, of course they will, they would look and preserve themselves, okay, for a longer run. Okay, and yes, they would be able to connect with people on the sexual level and match, and it will be more active. Okay, your energy will be more active. So people usually get, how to say, what they get, usually get disappointed from the actions, circumstances, and just, in general life and people who they attract. Okay, and what happen is that they usually, we shrink. Okay, we shrink, we close down, we do not give other options. Okay, and so this photo shoot is about the guy, and he decided that he would try something new. Okay, and so I'm going just to go into my files now, and I'm going to be speaking. So what we were doing is we took pictures with the jackets. Okay, and then we were undressing. Okay, and then we were undressing, and the guy had a very good erection. Okay, like a proper flow, everything was fine with him. Okay, he just had a middle size, right? A middle size. Okay, so, like, being normal. Okay, the problem with being normal and comparing yourself with the huge size, you would always look small. And that's the problem which guys experiencing. There is no problem, to be fair. Okay, and why I am saying this, because when I took images and pictures, okay, of him being naked, you see, you can see yourself from the one position, right? So you can see yourself from here down, okay, or in the mirror. That's your options. And that's how you evaluate your size. Okay, you also can see different angles of someone else's penis, right? And then in your head, and that's totally two different angles the way you look at the penises, right? You can look at yourself and you can look at someone else. It's going to be a different angle straight away, right? Visually. So when you take pictures of your erection, okay, the way you're going into erection, the way you stay into erection, the way you how to say, experience the peak of the erection. Okay, I gave this guy an option. Of course, cum shots are extra. It's not that he had no money. I just realized that for him is too much. Okay, it's just too much. Erection shots is like up to here. Okay, up to here. He could not even believe that he can do it. Okay, and so yeah, I lead him from how to say, from portraits, because I start from portraits. Everyone wants to have a nice face head shot. Okay, from portraits. I don't know how he will use those headshots with the face painted, but doesn't matter. Okay, for some people it is a very good practice not to go and take a picture of your cock straight away, okay, but get them to know photographer, to see the work, to see how it's going on in the studio, to give them time so that they could trust you, understand you, and become a part or a team member. Okay, that's what I want from everyone who's shooting with me. So they are participating in creative process. Okay, and what that means is I am pushing them to actually let go, okay, express many things what they want, imagine with their body in front of the camera. This is needed to 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 release that those blocks, you know. So I'm just saying, I gave him a guitar. Okay, so I had this prop. No, seriously, this is a serious situation here. So I gave him a guitar because this is photo shoot as a rocker, so he was with the guitar. Okay, and I'm just saying, okay, I start provoking him. I said that you do not look like a rocker, you need to be cooler. Okay, you need to go into it, you need to be, you know, how to say, can you be rude, can you show me the tongue, can you show me the fuck, and so on. and and he couldn't. Okay, and straight away I know people are blocked. Okay, and I remember the moment when we were getting, because I am taking step by step shoot. Okay, so he's taking the hand, okay, and he pushing the hand, and then I'm saying, but show the fuck, show the fuck, tell me to fuck off, tell me to be rude, and you know, with me. And so, and I remember how hard for him was to do that, to just let it go. And I was keep saying to him, you know. And I remember that from that moment we were working on his blogs and releasing that information so that he could see with the images and on himself how much he's holding, you know, what he's controlling, how much he can control himself, and so on. That was the moment when he need to develop, okay, develop the new approach to himself. Okay, and if this is something what he is going through, he needs to match, okay, that scenario. Okay, he can't be just shy and awkward, dressed like a rocker, you know. Beautiful painted face, leather jacket, wig, a huge wig. Oh my gosh, I would like to go and show you the wig. It's so cool. It's so cool. Well, you wait for a minute. Okay, thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your hearts. If you want to ask me a question, this is a very good time, because I would. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. This is a very good time. This is video about photo shoot for men. Okay, erotica for men. First time, who are scared, nervous, and I am explaining what's happening with this particular shoot. And every shoot when I will go through, it's going to be absolutely different. Okay, there is no typical situation. So everyone who thinks that there are standard shoots at my studio, then they are mistaken. okay? But there are standard shoots everywhere else, okay? There is a standard time which is given to you, like 10 minutes to create, I don't know, 10, 15 shots, dress, so on, and that's it. Okay, no one will stay with you extra 15 minutes till you will warm up and till you will feel it, till, I can see that people are not ready to create this. What's the point of taking a picture if I see they are not ready? Okay, the point of taking a picture during the time when they are not ready, so that they compare the same, okay, set, the same outfit, the same scenario from the moment when they are clearly not ready, just to see the difference for themselves after 10, 15 minutes. Okay, when the photographer is talking to you, showing you, moving you around, okay, and I had to say commenting and so on, you would see that difference. Okay, typically photographers would not provide you with this information. They do not want to edit files where no one needed them. Okay, the files which are not ready, they don't want to work with them, and they actually will remove them. You will not get none. Okay, if you do a photo shoot, you will get the best images. Most likely there will be selected by a photographer, okay, the ones, and that's it, that's what you will get. Okay, the reason why is because, like I say, shooting extra takes time. Shooting extra not only takes time shooting extra, but then it takes time in the post-production process, uploading the files, editing the files, it just, it just longer. It just longer, it is. If you doing a photo shoot and you saying to the person, okay, we're making 20 images or 50 images, right? And you have a choice. They know how long they have and they know what they're making in their head. Okay, so it's really straightforward for them. Okay, I do not calculate this way because I am observing the person. Okay, it's not about making a beautiful picture. Even if you will make an amazing beautiful picture, if the person is not ready inside, if the person is not on, in on, okay, I can undress, but you need time to put that sexual energy, you need time to put your mind to it, you need time to get that vibe, you just need that time, or someone else will inspire you, okay, and light you up, okay, so that you will feel all hot, right? But I am saying, I am not doing standard or typical photo shoot, okay? This is a different format in general, okay? In general, okay? I know I'm doing a photography, but this photography, it's a totally different um, goal with the different goals, okay? Because the problem with the guys is that, they would not go and speak with psychologists about this. Okay, they would not even say to their friend. Mm. But they can say this to photographer. They can say this to photographer, no problem, easy. So, like I say, during that photo shoot, I've noticed that he has absolute problem with that. What it is, body block, okay? And I was just working with that, okay? He was just doing more and then more explicit poses, okay? And I was just on it, okay? And he came to that point when he was very convincing, okay? Because he wanted to please me. I would say, no, it's not good, it's not enough. I don't feel it. No, seriously, you need to convince me. I need to believe that you that Kiss vocal singer now. If I don't believe it, then you must try harder. It's as simple as that. You must try harder. That's how I work. Okay, so during that process, when he was trying to match that kiss, he just, how to say, it's very good to distract people and put the focus on something else that they're trying to, how to say, to nail this certain project, okay, and actually feel like that rocker, okay, actually understand in his head what they are doing, how they are behaving. Okay, this is natural to them to be, how to say, like that or something. You need to, when you are in a studio with the photographer, you need to put that right energy, okay, and you need to express it well, okay. And if that's what, how to say, if that's what you do, and you do it to the max, okay, the result is straight away there. So of course, when he see his pictures, everyone was shocked. He was shocked. He could not believe the video showed a really good direction, okay, where he can proud of his cock, seriously, and images, of course, so he would understand and appreciate how good a middle size he is, maybe the best, okay, not a huge, okay, not extra large or whatever, okay, it's a standard middle size, okay. Why would you worry if you have that, okay? So the only worry, like I say, arises when you in the compare mode, okay, and then in the compare mode it looks small, okay, and everyone has this problem, okay, everyone has this problem. Mm. When the guy has an erection, and a huge, usually they are more confident, okay, in the studio. They're more confident. I'm not saying they are more confident in life. Yeah, there are cases, okay. Some can be confident when they're really small, but then, this disappointment comes at the end, okay. What can I do? Okay, what can I do here? I can just tell the truth. Okay, I can just tell the truth, and that's it. So I will be making a blog now. I'll go and I'll just edit. Somehow I am feeling, especially when I know that someone is watching me. Okay, I just feeling that it's not good to go on the computer and edit and so on. I like to see your waves and your waving and the heart. So I will just keep it like that, and like I say, I would make a blog today with this rock star to see more about men photography, okay, and photography for men, and what men can experiment with and how far they can go, okay, from the zero to hero stage, okay, easily with me. I don't see any problem, okay. I am confident in what I'm doing, okay, and I bring, and somehow, how to say, like a virus, that confidence from me jumps on that person, okay. They just believe in themselves because I believe in them. I believe in everyone, okay. I believe that everyone can have a successful photo shoot, okay. I don't believe in ugly people, okay. I believe in ugly personalities, okay. I believe that people, how to say, have standard looks, not standard looks, okay. I believe that people have stronger features sometimes, okay. But you see, sexual energy erase all of that, okay. When you add sexual energy, it's not about the looks anymore, okay. It's about how you can use your resources, looks included, okay, to create a powerful image. And a powerful image for me is, of course, expression, okay. You need to move, okay, your body, and you need to feel something in it. If you be very still, okay, unless you are yogi, then you can create, how to say, I don't know, climax, maybe, I don't know, but yes, if you are a yogi, you can stay still and maybe create that. But usually human, normal human, he needs to move to actually, to go into the field. He has to move and to understand what's happening. And of course, sexual energy is always about the movement, always about the touchment, and the touching goes down, up and down, but it goes down, right? So it is always about that. That's how you prepare yourself, okay. So do you know many studios who would just sit and wait till you will prepare yourself? till you will be ready. Okay, no, no, seriously, I don't know. And it's maybe funny, right, when you hear this, but maybe I mentioned before, I remember this guy who was saying, I went to the photo shoot, and this was the woman. He was looking for a woman photographer, and he came to the studio, and she came to him and said hi, and then imagine, hi, Andrew, did you came for nude and erotic shots? And he said yes. And she said, you have 3 minutes to prepare. And she went and got the camera, okay, and I had 3 minutes to prepare to have those shots. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's what the photo shoot you will get. You will have 3 minutes, okay, 5 minutes to prepare. This is how to say. Do you understand the service? Do you understand the service? Okay, so that's what you pay for. Okay, that's what you pay for, and that's why there are standards. Okay, in the studios. Okay, because when you wanna chill, okay, hang out, prepare, get ready, express yourself, try many things, be creative in the studio, and it takes 1 hour, right? Or I remember I was shooting one person, but that was a couple. It was a very stiff situation, and the lady couldn't get on in 6 hours. Okay, she was just like a log through the whole shoot, and so husband bring that wife, pretty. She was pretty brunette. Everything was perfect with her. She had self-esteem and she had a confidence. She had all of that. It just between of them was a dead sea. No spark, no chemistry, no sexual energy. Whatever they would do, it will be just two logs. Okay. And the first 2 hours, I was trying to make a solo shoot, and she was just like a dead meat. Okay, dead meat. You know, and I can tell you, in these particular situations, okay, that's why I introduce, because I've seen a lot of situations like that. Okay, I've seen a lot of situations like that, and that is why I introduced models. Okay. Yes, models will make your partner jealous. Yes, but that's where is this spark comes from, where you have that leeway to jump in and create that sexual energy, or at least hook it up, or at least leave the hook in there. Okay, when two partners are dead with each other in the friend zone, there's nothing happening, no matter how long they will stay in the studio, 2 hours, 6 hours, dead. And he wants to resolve this. Okay, he came and he wants to resolve this, and I explained to him. I've explained what is the problem. The problem is energy that they are not able to create, and I don't see it, and I can't make it for them. It has to be a responsibility on their side. If they are making erotic photo shoot and they both not erotic to each other, I can fake it, but I know, I know that it's zero. I know that, nothing. Okay, and that's when people, you do not understand. You do not understand. You need to see it. It absolutely works, and it works the fastest way possible. Okay, if you book a male model or a female model, doesn't matter. Okay, it will create the energy. It will create the energy between them. It will be a triangle energy, okay, where those two people can actually get access into something, okay, and start somewhere if they want to be together, you know, because they can't live like friends. They can't live without, interest. They can't live without eroticism in their life. They can't live without intimacy. Okay, it has to be sexual energy around them, in them. Okay, when it's blocked and when it's closed, that's why I start to experiment with models, because I've seen a lot of couples and it really works. Okay, it really works. The problem with a public is, this threesome photoshoot, cockhold photoshoot, that's how I call them, right? It's like, how to say, let's look at the porn scenarios. Okay, people are bored now, doing something together. Of course they want to spice things up, of course they want to new things in their life, they want to try new things, okay, and so on and so on, right? It's not that I've seen this in porn, okay? It's not, okay? I've just, how to say, when I start doing erotic photo shoots, okay, I always test things, okay? And I've tested and I made a lot of tests with the models, okay? And in those years, I have discovered, because what I was afraid of, I thought, couple will break up and I will separate them, okay, and I will terminate their marriage with this adventure, okay. That's what I was afraid of, okay. Even if they are dead as a couple, they still can live together and go for holidays or whatever. Yes, they do not feel anything to each other, but at least they have trust, and, how to say, they can rely on each other. But this phenomenon about the models, okay, it didn't prove that, how to say, that mature people, I'm not talking now about young people, I'm talking about mature people are serious about their relationship. If they want to fix it and you bring the model in there, they will understand that this is a tool, this is a prop, okay, this is the resource that I use. They understand this. Usually I always ask people, is there a difference if I shoot with Canon, or is there a difference if I shoot with Canon or with Sony? Okay, and most of all will say there is no difference. Okay, when I'm booking photo shoot with hot and sexy models for a couple, okay, some couples suddenly become very choosy, oh, can I see all the models, can I see this, can I see that? And I'm just saying, first of all, it's not about the model, it's about fixing your problem. Okay, is there a difference? Because you know what, I know the models, I know the couple. Now I am the only person who can actually precisely match, okay, match those people to have a great shoot. Okay, I am not matching the model so they can marry that model, okay? Or I'm not looking for their next girlfriend or next boyfriend. I'm not doing that. I'm working and developing certain science that it absolutely works when it comes to stiff and stale relationship in couples. I don't know why from the men photography and from the erection shots I went and I start talking about couples now. But I am just saying it absolutely works. And this guy, this guy, he wanted to do a first shoot to understand, because he was scared to do with the model. Okay, his initial idea was to try something new. So he can shake things up, and then he was thinking to shake things in his bedroom or whatever. He was quite, you see, I like those people. They don't want to take an advantage. Okay, they want a full service. They understand, when they come to the studio, they understand the profound effect it will make on them. Okay, I'm already making, how to say, an impact. They already see it, right? Even from the start of the shoot, when I am shooting, I always show my artwork, photography. We stop, we go through the images, we stop, we go through the images, so there will be no, how to say, a surprise, right, where we're going and what we're doing. And the artwork, what they see a high quality. Okay, they see high quality in lighting, they see high quality in general, in general, how I you know when we are shooting, for example, as even the simplest thing. Okay, I am bored to shoot in one lighting. Okay, more than 5 minutes. I am just bored. Okay, I'm looking, I'm shooting, and I'm seeing this image. And if this image is the same, I am bored. Okay, I must to change the light so that they will have different variations. And very often I go from the North Pole to, to the South Pole. Okay, and nothing is in the middle. Very often I give them such a strong contrast, okay, of dark and contrasty picture, and then light, that's how you would make an impact on the person, that he's understanding he's fucking making art here and nowhere else he can do it. And then he is pumping because this is something unique, this is something special, and then they try to, how to say, to perform to the best standard, okay, and to please me, okay, and to create all the shots, and so on and so on. So what I'm just saying is, finishing this video, there is no standard photo shoot in my studio. Okay, I can't give a standard thing. Yes, I have created the standard sessions because people want a standard prices. Okay, and in the standard session and the standard prices, I would know roughly what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and what kind of a service I provide. Okay, but it's never the same for anyone. Okay, every person, I believe, have a different story, have a different understanding about photography and about the art, and has a totally different body expression levels, and how to say, sexual energy revealing, okay, levels as well. And the problem with majority of photographers, what I see, okay, if we speak about erotica, okay, the sexuality, okay, is that they can't develop the energy, sexual energy, with the clients. Okay, and they can't show it, they can't how to say, lead it, they can't increase it. Okay, they photographers in every studio are neutral. Okay, neutral. When couples come to have a photo shoot, they actually asking me to be involved. Okay, are you helping us, are you directing, are you telling us what to do, are you this? Of course, I'm the boss here. I'm the boss. I'm deciding what is going to happen and how it's going to happen. And I'm here to take a decision for you, what I think at this moment you as an individual or you as a couple need to have. Okay, what kind of the photography, how I feel. And it's very often, I'm being very honest with people. Okay, I'm very honest with my lighting. Okay. There are a lot of ways to manipulate the image. Okay. And you can manipulate the image using certain cameras, certain lenses. Okay. And you can just be not manipulative. Okay. And then there is another layer where you can be really manipulative and make, a cat from the car, is the Photoshop. Okay. So that is another place where you can manipulate the image. And many people, okay, what they like is, and I know what they like is, everyone who comes to the photo shoot, they would like to have no imperfections. Okay, no imperfections. Okay, they would like to have young skin, they would like to look younger. Okay, the first thing, they all want to look sexy. They all want to look sexy, to know how it feels to be sexy. They need those pictures where they're sexy so that they can continue being sexy, and how to say, restoring that vibe. If they manage to do it once and there, and they see that picture, they can do it again and again. They know how it looks like, they know how to do it, they have a memory. Okay, so the first thing what they care is to be sexy. But I can tell you, when they come to the photo shoot and they want to be sexy in a picture, majority of them has no clue what to do. It's 90%. 90% of people. The 10% is oblivious. They just don't care. Okay? I don't give even 1% to those who sexy. Okay, I am just saying that's true. Okay, people come to the photo shoot to feel sexy, to learn to feel sexy and to have pictures when they look sexy. Okay, and that's what I am doing. And believe it or not, I'm being very honest. I create an illusion in very sexy pictures, but I also leave the pictures that they can see themselves from the other angle, and I would not remove it. And I don't care that this is ugly. This is them, and this is for their brain to comprehend and handle this information, so that they can see that yes, they can create amazing shots, but yes, they are not perfect. Okay, I'm not gonna delete the pictures that are not perfect and just give the ones which they look like a superstar. Okay, I don't want to make delusional people. Okay, I want people to realize and understand that even if you're not sexy, never done a photo shoot, you are able to create a hot and sexy collection, right? But during that photo shoot with me, you must understand and learn your body map, where to touch, what to do, how to present, how to feel yourself, and so on. And you need to confront yourself visually, okay? Body part by body part, okay? And then accept yourself, how to say, as a one package, you know? So that's what I'm saying. I am not lying, okay? Most of the time, photographers will remove all the images which are not perfect and give you just the best ones, okay? And create that, how to say, delusion. Delusion. There are a lot of delusional people, okay? And I want people to understand that you need to put some effort, okay, to get into that stage, that you can be there, okay, that you have everything, to get there. You just need some guidance and advice. You can do it later by yourself, anytime you want, in front of anyone you want, okay? So I am confirming this information, that they're absolutely sexy at this particular moment, okay? And that's where they were not sexy, ugly, maybe even fat, and maybe no erection, okay? And that's another situation. I will never remove this, okay? I want people to know how they actually look. And yes, with the help of the posing, of the lighting, of the certain, how to say, movement, or a certain prop or whatever, you can create different type of images which will fascinate you, and you will think this is amazing. But that's, how to say, that's how I work. I want them to see, how to say, they're being ugly as well as they're being pretty. Okay, I can't just give them one information, because it's not fair. you know it's not fair. They have to see this work. Okay, it's not because I want to show before and after. Okay, this is the strongest tool, actually. Okay, and this is the biggest marketing tool, to be fair. When you see before and after, if it's real, okay, people get it, okay, and they understand it, okay. And for mature people, it's kind of like before and after, because they see the reality, but they also see the fucking improved version of themselves that they were dreaming about, and actually they can be that version. So for them, it's their own choice. They want to be, at the point A, or they want to be at the point B. Okay. And it's nothing wrong with both points. Okay. And it's nothing wrong to be in the morning ugly, in the point A, and then do a makeover, a little bit of a shaking up, and how to say, I don't know, different people need different things, but you need to change your state and go into that sexy, gorgeous, divine body you have. Okay, and share and spread the love and create, how to say, sexy energy, to stay tuned. Okay, to stay close, not to yourself only, but I'm saying to your people right around you, your loved ones, your wife, husband what you have, right? And so sexual energy, it is, how to say, a hidden elixir, okay, who can rejuvenate you. That's what I'm doing here. And that is why I will not get old, okay, because I'm very much thinking about this. This is my topic, okay, this is my topic. This is my topic, and I have to say, and I love it, and I will make it as a habit. I will learn to edit in the same time as I speak, because now during that hour or whatever I'm talking, you could have just had that block, and you could have just jump in, go in, and checked and see the images what I was talking about, okay? And women are, how to say, handling many jobs at the same time, okay? So I'll just try and learn that, okay? I'll try to develop that skin skill, okay, so that I would process more information, and I would show the real art, the real sexual art, with people who never done this before. Like I say, these are not models. These are not models who doing this for money, okay? These are standard standard public, okay, standard public, but we need models. I just explain you, if you've been there, you understand how is important to change the energy levels, okay? Models can do it with their presence. They don't even want need to do anything, okay? And so when you're booking a model, there are different levels of service. Okay, it can be model dress, it can be model in sexual, outfit. Model can be naked, nude. Okay, if you're doing nude shoot and you want model nude, right? And also model can provide different type of services. Okay, different type of services, different models. Okay, tantric service, dominatrix service, and of course the most popular are the escorts. Okay, escort, people like to book, and this is what they're familiar with, okay, with the girlfriend and boyfriend experience. Okay, just the only thing, what I need to mention here, that this channel and in general my contact number, okay, it's for information and for bookings about the photo shoot. Okay, I appreciate your love hearts and your attention, but please keep it specifically on social media. Okay, and I am so sorry that I am not very much communicative and coming back to your comments and so on. But like I say, if there will be a question, interesting question that I would like to read out or talk about, I will definitely do. If you have questions about erotic photography, please leave me below this video. And thank you so much, everyone who joined. Oh my gosh, so many people. Why you not working? Why you watching me? Okay? Why you not busy? Everyone. Okay. Do you impose any limits during the session? There is no limits. Okay, and I am the only photographer probably in the UK who can bravely say that. But what can I say about the limits? Okay? So I don't have limits. In general, I don't have limits when it comes to shooting. What I limit is negative sexual energy. Okay, and I've been explaining this in my previous video. Okay, what that means, negative sexual energy. Very quickly about that. Okay, vanilla, right, or dominatrix couple, right, BDSM couple, these are the positive energies, okay, because they are different individuals. Okay, someone wants just soft and how to say safe, nice, making love, whatever, nice. Okay, someone wants really, maybe dirty, maybe with choking, maybe with, how to say, restraints, maybe with some spanking or whatever, right? So I am fine with all of that. Okay, this is for me positive energy. No matter what, two participants are happy to perform this, they enjoying this, They loving this, they want to shoot it, I am on it. Okay, I don't care really, what you're gonna do in a bedroom. I don't really care, because I'm in adult business since 2005. Okay, and I have, like I said previously, I have a medical experience. Okay, I'm supposed to be a doctor, but I came to London, I changed my profession. So I don't have these for these categories limits. Okay, but there is a special category which is a negative sexual energy, when you want to abuse person. Okay, and I spoke about this. There are men, okay, I didn't see many women who would like to drug and abuse their wife, okay, and invite a lot of guys so that they would how to say, do horrible things to her, okay, so that he can enjoy. Okay, but the problem in this situation, that the wife doesn't want to do it, it will be against her will. Okay, it will be against her will. He would like to trick, not gonna say anything, right? And he would like, how to say, this is so low. Okay, so there are energy vibrations which are high for me, right? And this is a criminal, this is a criminal behavior. Okay, nothing sexy about drugging and how to say, and using that body which is not aware in the mind, in the soul, and that is a very low vibration. I would not take these people. Okay, I would not take these people. You wanna rape sex? That's fine. If you enjoy, you wanna do this, that's fine. I'm happy. I even have a models, okay? If your partner can't do this, I have a serious models who can do it, okay? But that's like a professional service, right? When two people participate, they aware, they want this adventure, they want this experience. What doing the rape sex? I can tell you, I remember one lady who booked that guy. Okay, I told her. Okay, so I'll come back to this negative energy, so I can just finish this very quickly. A low energy vibrations, I hate them. Okay, and I repel them, and I refuse them. Okay, I would not take any shoots like that. Okay, I would not take. If you want to take advantage of someone and use me, you can't. This is like a, how to say, a coward. I had so many low people. Can you imagine? I just imagine that personality. Okay, I just imagine how low he is. He's not even a human. He is scared to admit this to his wife, and how to say, even scared to talk about this. He's coming out towards me and saying what the nasty things he would like to do with his wife, not being there, but even someone else will do it and she would not be aware, and that's just horrible. Okay, so using a sex and sexual energy in a negative, on the negative vibration, these are the criminals. Okay, and the criminals enjoy this. That's why we have sexual offenses and so on, right? So that you could understand. My battery is dying. Let me just quickly charge up my phone. I'm sorry, but if not, then I will lose one screen. Okay, so there is no limitations, and I'm the only photographer who is able to provide this service. Okay, there are maybe how to say, other agencies, for energy agencies, you can go there, but there will be, how to say, a totally different experience for you, right? So, like I say, there is a certain type of sexual energy which is the lowest energy. I would not accept. Okay, I would not accept these people, and there are many of them like that. Okay, many. And you know what is about them? Somehow they want to let me know, okay, that there is this type of fantasies. I know they want to have a conversation about it. I don't have time for such conversations. I don't have time for such people. It's simple as that. Okay, if you want to have a conversation about how you want to abuse another person without a consent and without the knowledge, and just do a harm, and you enjoy this, Okay, it's not on my watch, it's not on my studio. It happened to me once, okay, when I've been tricked in this situation. I'd cut the motherfuckers off straight away, okay, because one guy wanted to use and abuse one girl, okay, and he booked a shoot. And he booked a shoot, okay, and he booked a shoot, and I just realized I've realized that, okay? I've realized that I made the shoot, I've created the images, and then I've realized the abuse. I've realized that she was lied to, you know? She was a victim, okay? She was a victim. He wanted to use me and abuse me in his kind of. So this was all made for porn, okay? Just so you know. These type of scenarios are created, okay, to sell on these directories, okay, and they're trying to find someone else who will create them. There will be always people who don't care. I do care, okay, I do care, okay, so I don't shoot these people. Otherwise, okay, no, I don't have any limitations. Okay, completely agree on the negative energy. Can't think of anything worse. Yes, and you know, someone needs to stop these motherfuckers, and someone needs to tell them, okay? Because sexual energy for me is a resource, okay? A resource of use, as a resource of wealth, a resource of happiness. Okay, if you can share, if you can develop and share this energy, you know, what else you want? What else you want? That's all you need with your partner. Okay. And I don't care in what type of games you are. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to create an amazing art from the topic that I have. And like I say, I just wanted to talk about the standard shoot. There was a photo shoot for the rock star, okay, which I had to disguise, and I have a very good imagination how to disguise this. So there will be a link. I will add later the link to that blog, which I hopefully I will do it. Now I'm lazy to do it. Do you impose blah 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 blah? Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your questions, and I hope you understand, okay, what I'm talking here about, right? And what I'm making here. And unfortunately, there are not many female women who are strong enough, okay, who can do this, okay, who can talk about this. And like I say, recently I was attacked. Okay, I am taking this division from different perspective. Okay, so I don't know, unhappy client who didn't was rejected and so on. I was attacked, you know, cyber attacks, you know, different kind of 3 attacks at the same time. Okay, so like I say, you know, I hope it will how to say, push me forward. Now I want even more, okay, to show the real art and real artwork, and I want to, how to say, work even more. But at the same time, it's very hard. It's really hard for the woman to create nude and erotic explicit content, because only men, only men, and I don't want to insult you guys, okay, but only men were giving inappropriate offers, okay, towards the photo shoots. Only men, okay. And if to be precise, maybe, and honest with you, over 10 years of working, it was probably more than the billion, more than the billion, okay, inappropriate offers. And that's tough. And now I understand why when there are no women photographers like that. I understand, because I went through this. I have an experience, and I know that if I keep going, I will have no competition. There will be no tougher woman than me in the world. I don't think so. Okay. You have to go through a lot of shit in adult business. You have to see a lot of shitty people. There are a lot of shitty people who are there to abuse you. Okay. There are shitty people there to trick you. Okay. And so on. And they want to use your art and sell for porn. Okay. And nothing you can do about this. So I'm trying all the ways to protect. myself, and how to say. But yeah, I am here to translate and explain people about what it is a real erotic photography, why you need this, okay, what's happening, okay, why people are interested to shoot, what type of scenarios I create, ideas I create, and yes, I can talk about other services around. Okay, I can talk about my competition. Okay, just to provide you with information, because the more I work, the more I do this, the more I understand that people have no clue. Just seriously, they do not understand what kind of the skills and knowledge you need to acquire to actually provide this service to the level. Okay, not just to shoot, how to say, dead bodies, oh, to the left, to the right, okay, stand there, okay, go. Yes, you can create good photography because you know the lighting and you know the settings. Okay, but when you're shooting not a cucumber but a live person, okay, when I was studying photography, that was the problem. That was the problem. No one explained this topic at all, how to approach the person. How the photographers were saying, at least where I was studying, that you need to move them around. Okay, you don't walk around your clients. You need to move their clients around so they would go and how to say, and create those amazing shots and positions, right? But when I worked through, I realized that it is much easier when you move around the client, especially when you are in erotic photo shoot. Okay, so I learned outdated, okay, photography, outdated, okay, because there are no professionals actually in this field. You send me the link if you will see someone who will inspire you, okay, but I have not seen women professionals who actually doing their work, okay, doing their work not towards the lighting and camera, but doing their work with those people who are coming to take a photo shoot. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Because taking a picture is easy. Taking a good picture is also easy, okay? But try to take a really good picture when the person understands what we are doing, how we are doing. When he doesn't understand, he can stay right there. He doesn't feel anything. He doesn't care really, Smile. I don't, I don't believe in these pictures anymore. I think, how to say, photography have to move on, and bring some real guns here. When people create erotic photo shoot and create photography, which later helps them to understand them, that's why you're doing, to document you, in your movement, in your body, when you are vulnerable, when you are naked, what kind of the thoughts coming in, what kind of insecurities, why you are stiff. You need to see yourself, what's happening to you, because you do not see it. When you will see how crooked you are in those pictures, yeah, at the start, and then how you can perform, I'm sweaty actually, it's hot here. So sorry, how you can perform and how you can do, people understand the meaning, okay, of this photography, and I can tell you it's more effective than any psychologist. Okay, you don't need a psychologist to understand you. You just need enough data and information to process. And believe me, when I give 500 pictures and we accept all the data visually in our brain, and then we process this information for quite a long time, okay, so everything what you will see about yourself, which I will be able to reveal, you will be processing and fixing and sorting out. And that's why I make my photo shoot in a different way. So there will be a meaning, and so there will be a result. And for me, the result, it's not a pretty picture. It's just a bonus. It's just a bonus. When people go through the service and through the experience, okay, they finally get the whole puzzle information about them, okay, so that they can see. And what I'm talking about, puzzle and information, is that from the childhood we are setting up ourselves to a certain routines of mimic, of face reaction. Every time you look in the mirror, the way you like yourself, you make your face in a certain way, your muscles you don't know this, everything is subconscious, okay, automated. Through the years it becomes automated, and someone needs to get you out of this regime, and you would see yourself in a different way. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I have finished this. After this post today, tomorrow I will actually add a link to the blog where you can see it. Okay, I operate at Julia Winter Studio. This is my website. Okay, this is my website, and after this hack, I'm just changing the galleries, and it's a little bit messy at the moment because I'm the one who created this website and updating it. So I think it will take a month, couple of weeks to actually expand it to the level that I want. Okay. But it is, how to say, it is explicit and nude content, and I'm not able to promote it. Okay. I'm not able. So where you will go and have a look, the only thing you need to Google it, Julia Winter Studio. I can't give you any links because all my social media is already flagged red. Okay, everything what I say or show, it's still sexual, and like there are rules that must be obeyed, and people like me they also break the rules. Okay, so I can't anymore because I will disappear from the radars. Okay, I need to behave. But if someone wants to see an erotica, what I'm talking about, Julia Winter Studio, you need to Google. I can't. I cannot, how to say, leave the link to my website for real. Okay. Thank you so